Okay, whatever?
Yep.
Okay. Tonight my topic is going to be social networking. The major claim of this topic is that social networking sites have a significant negative impact on society. With this claim, I have 3 secondary supporting claims, and the first of which is that social networking sites such as MySpace, Facebook, and Twitter expose people to types of cyberbullying and cyber harassment. Cyberbullying is a specific type of bullying when a preteen or teen is tormented, threatened, harassed, humiliated, embarrassed, or otherwise targeted by another preteen or teen using the internet, interactive and digital technologies, or mobile phones. The use of social networking sites not only allows for this specific type of bullying to occur, but it makes it easier. A survey was conducted of 1,000 teens in 2006 by Pew Internet and American Life. The study showed that teens who share their identities and thoughts on social networking sites, such as MySpace and Facebook, are more likely to be targeted than those who do not use social networking sites at all. The effects of cyberbullying do not stop at simple threats, but lead to emotional distress and, in some severe cases, suicide. This point comes about due to an article reported on by CNN about a young college teen. Tyler Clementi, an 18-year-old attending Rutgers University, made the decision to jump from the George Washington Bridge after 2 other Rutgers students allegedly videotaped a sexual encounter between him and another man, then proceeded to stream it online through a social networking site by the name of Twitter. The student who streamed it is now looking at criminal charges. The fact that these social networking sites can lead to tragic situations such as Tyler Clementi's is unacceptable. My second supporting claim is that social networking sites leaves users open to sexual predators and security risks. MySpace and Facebook do not regulate who can sign up for an account. An article in the LA Times reports that over 90,000 registered sex offenders have a registered profile on MySpace and have access to the users and their information on this site, unlimited access. Our children and teens are being exposed to these predators. In 2009, the U.S. Marine Corps banned the use of all social media sites due to the risk of information being leaked, as well as targeting by any enemies. A report from the U.S. Marine Corps stated that these sites were a proven haven for malicious actors and content and are particularly high risk due to information exposure, user-generated content, and targeting by adversaries. These risks are shown by the fact that, unlike emails, these sites do not scan for viruses or phishing scams in any messages being sent, which allows for hacking and security attacks. My third supporting claim is that social networking sites lead to decreased productivity in the work environment. A 2007 study found that workers using Facebook in the office were costing Australian businesses up to $4.5 billion US per year. Another report in February of 2009 stated that the social networking sites were costing UK businesses an estimated $12.5 billion US per year. Numbers for lost revenue from lower worker productivity when employees use these social networking sites in the US are not available. But one study performed by Nucleus Research found that 2/3 of US workers with Facebook accounts access those sites during work hours. The supporting claims I have stated are that social networking sites expose people to types of cyberbullying and cyber harassment, that users are left open to these sexual predators and security risks, along with these sites leading to decreased productivity in the work environment. These supporting secondary claims are shown to prove my major claim that social networking sites do have a negative impact on society. In conclusion, these facts show that this claim is more than truthful.
All right, the structural issues are all fine. The presentational issues are very solid. You've got the main points listed. You've got a definition of cyberbullying that you're talking about. You've got only the one example of cyberbullying on the first point, and making an inference from those kinds of examples I think is a little bit problematic. If you had some other incidents you could point to, that would be nice. There isn't any statistical follow-up on that, so it's, that it can happen. I think it's probably not in dispute that it's more likely to happen, or that it facilitates it happening and produces greater results. That I think you're going to have to work on, because it really seems, like I said on that first point, underdeveloped. On the second point, I thought you had a greater variety of evidence that pointed to the issue that you're talking about there. You had the nice illustration and the testimony from the Marine Corps. You had the data about the number of MySpace users who are sexual predators. There's some factual data there that there isn't any control over the membership on Facebook and MySpace, and I suspect that's probably true, but you need to give us a source citation on it. Once upon a time, there were restrictions on MySpace based on age, and there were restrictions on Facebook based on your email address. Now, I don't think that those are quite as extensive as they once were, but you need to update us on that, refresh. All right. The testimony, I think you could use a little bit more information on. I like the studies that you have on the third point, although I think you do want to give us a little bit more background on the studies and how they made the inferences based on the total cost that you're talking about, because those are pretty substantial. And like I said, I thought you did a nice job presenting to the audience, and it was easy to follow. All right. Thank you.